let's see what we're doing today. I think it is the last topic, so we'll see. Today is division of polynomials. And we're not even gonna do hard, it's not gonna be as hard as they get, it's gonna be the simplest ones possible. Because they're saving the more difficult ones for your Algebra 2 class. So we only do a limited number of them. With that said, are there any questions on the homework? Any problems that you want me to do? No? All right. Pop it, Alex, then. So like anything else, you have to remember one thing about math, whenever they teach you something, the next thing they do is they teach you how to undo the thing that they just taught you. So we always teach you how to do something and then we teach you how to undo it if possible. So we taught you how to multiply them. Obviously, there's going to be a division involved as well. So let's take a look at what kind of problems we're talking about here. You know what, like I had to go through and make sure that I didn't pick certain types of problems. Do you have homework questions? All right. 10 questions. Let's see what they look like in here. Good. These are all as simple as you can possibly get. I'll show you what I mean. Actually, let me get out of this for a second. Back in here. Let me get the chapter name. I'm at the bottom. There we go. This same book is used for the next class as well, I believe. Now I'll go ahead and pull that problem in. Okay, now the way you work these is not too bad. I think you'll find it very not difficult. If your exponent rules are good. Let's take a look at what we're going to do here. First thing you want to do is break it up into individual components. I'll stop there. You guys agree that I can do that? That's the definition of adding fractions, right? They all have the same denominator. Now, see, each individual component here is possibly is able to be simplified. Let's look at the first one here. 2 goes into 18 9 times, right? But the x's can be cleaned up too, right? We're going to take this out and subtract 2 from there. You follow? You good? Now the middle one, I can't do anything with the 5 and the 2, but the x's I can. So I can take this and minus 2. And then the last one, these all go away. Let's write what we have left in all of this. I have 9x squared. The bottom is just 1, so I'm not going to have anything there. You gonna follow that? Okay, then the 5 guys, I'm going to have 5 plus 5x over 2 or 5 halves x, I don't know how they're going to be written, but you might write it as 5 over 2x. Or you put 5x over 2, I don't think it matters. And the last piece is just 6. So this thing is considered the simplified version here. Let's put it in. I want to see how they expect the thing to be entered. So I had 9x squared, right? That part's not a problem. Then I have plus 5 over 2. Now I think you can put the x like up there with the 5 if you want, or you can put it next to it. I don't think it matters.
They want the X at the top.
See? All right, I'll put it up there. There it goes. Okay, let's take a look. Good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one to try, just like it. But I'm going to see if I can put, if it has another fraction, I'm going to see if I can put the x on the outside of it like I did. So this one's for you. Can you all read it? Oh, when you're good at these, you can do them in your head. I got negative 5x cubed minus 4x. Did you guys get that? Good. I'll put it here for as a record, but you get the idea. So you can have 5x to the 5th over negative x squared plus 4x cubed over negative x squared. And these, as far as simplifying here, you have this go like this, right? This goes like this. You're with me? And then they just get negative signs. So we're all good then?
On things.
Negative 5 x to what?
To the third.
Right. Minus 4x to the first. That's the nature of these problems. That's what you're gonna be required to do. I don't know how many they actually have that I chose from, you know how they have like a certain number of problems and I pick them and sometimes it's like 5 problems, but I chose them twice. Or maybe 2 problems that I put up 5 times, you know? We'll see how many there is. What's that?
16.
So it could be 5 2s, 2 5s, or 1 10. I don't know until I get to the next problems. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's next then. So we're good there. I'm not gonna bother checking that. Moving on. That certainly looks different, doesn't it? Where's my, there it is. I was just getting ready to write something.
Yeah, that's fine, that's everything canceled out. That I'm not sure about that, because this, for some reason, see that line in the fifth? See this, you, that's why the fifth, because you still have line in the fifth. Put that flag too far away.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first step. You guys all do this? First step was to break it into individual pieces. Now I can simplify each piece. So on the first piece, what simplifying can I do here?
-7.
So we can cancel out this, or 7 here. Anything else?
Y is at the bottom.
Right, since the higher exponent is at the bottom, I can do this and put a -3 here. You guys okay?
This Y is in the second bottom.
And y the second, right? And this guy here, if I wipe this out, what do I subtract from here?
So there's U2,
Right, -1. Here, did you notice y to the fifth and y to the fifth, u to the fourth and u to the fourth? All canceled. What about this one?
-5.
We cancel this, make this 5, the negative will still be there. 5, right, that's y to the 6 minus 5. And u to the 7 minus 4. Got a minus there. The only thing on top left is a 7. And on the bottom, we have y squared u cubed. We're looking at that. The second one becomes plus 5/3. And finally, the last one, what are we gonna have here? 5y u to the third? Oh, it's negative, right? I forgot the negative down there. Minus 5y u to the third. What was that? Y squared u cubed? Oh, dummy. Oh, what did I do? Wonder if I could take off for this. Do you see what I did? I got my caps on. I don't know if it cares about that or not. We had y squared and u to the third.
Yep.
And we have plus 5/3
Yep.
and minus, and for the last one, we had 5y u cubed. Let's see if that's what they were looking for. Good. Guys are good? Any questions? Okay, good. Let's see what number 3 is. So there's 2 questions on this homework, repeated 5 times. Try, go ahead and try. And we don't have to stay the whole time because I'm out of material. The semester is over after this. Yeah, no, Tuesday will be review. Thursday will be your test. Here, let me, come on. Come back here down there.
Show me something.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Where'd it go? There it's hiding me behind that thing. The syllabus tells us, yes, the review will be on 30th, which is Tuesday. And then the exam will be Thursday. Then we'll have a review. This is usually an optional review, but if you want, I'll be here Tuesday on the review week.
Yeah, be here.
And then the final exam finally will be in this classroom. So that's it. What I'm saying is we're done with material is all I'm saying.
Tuesday, and then test the form exam, then Thursday. Okay.
All right, so with that said, let's make sure that this problem, I'm gonna bypass this easy one because it's just like the first one. And everybody's good with that. Let's do another ugly looking one. When you think you got it, let me know. I'll come around, I'll take a look at yours versus mine.
Oh, I mean, it's okay, so. But I wrote down why, so there's, why. Somebody's I was doing, what was it? I had to do one for, yeah, you're the period.
Let me redo mine because I wrote down different things. Ouch. Good, good. Slow down. So, yeah. Right on. I will do this one. I'm gonna throw up another one. Yeah. That's good. The hardest part of the problem is writing it down. Okay, so you want it in scientific side. Scientific.
All right, so you did right, pretty, I think you did all this right. So we can wipe these out. This part was just negative 3. That's weird. Degree. Okay with that, and which you want to check for your back too, so. Maybe you know how. Second. 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 And after. This is a 1 here. Yep. See?
Okay, so I see what he's doing.
What was that last piece I had? Just an 8 wide reverse. Yep.
You put wild.
Right down here I have an X.
Yep, yeah. So you put X below because that one,
Yeah, because the one in the bottom had the higher exponent. So it won that little battle. So sometimes they can be in the bottom like that.
that's one thing I was.
Let me throw it in. Okay, so that's how it should look. See if that's good. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I was wrong. Okay. Okay, we had to get through 5 problems. Sorry, guys. It was 5 problems, but let me get through number 5 here. Sorry, 5 problems. But this one, this is not the hardest. This isn't as hard as the problems we were just doing. See if you can do it in your mind.
Okay,
Give it a try.
I'm going to try it. So,
You're not out loud though. Do it silently in your mind.
that was fine. Okay.
Think you got it? What do you think you got?
Okay, I think I got top line. I got, 8 to the second, 8Z.
That's not right. 36 divided by 4 is 9.
It's not, sorry, 9Z to the second
Good.
plus 4Z,
3z.
3Z. Sorry, 3Z,
Uh-huh.
that's it. Plus 31B or.
Close. Close. Those z squares cancel.
Oh, they cancel out, so 31 over.
They're not that bad. You can actually kind of do them in your head. Especially when there's only one variable involved. Here, I'll write this, but. $36, so this is probably what you were doing in your head, correct? All right, let's see. Yeah, things here. In the first one, the 4 goes into 36 9 times. And when I wipe out the 2, I'm gonna start doing my things like this. I think it's easier to follow if I do that. So that piece will be 9z squared. All right, for the second piece then, I got plus. Okay, there's 3 there. And now we do 1, so I'll just have 3z. And the v scan. Any questions?
Definitely.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll focus then for the rest. We'll, since the 6 is an easy, but this was I don't know what this, we'll go ahead and try this one. This looks similar to our second one, doesn't it though? Wait a second. Okay. All right. You got it?
Extend that line, so the lines on there. Good. Yeah, they need to line. Yes. That's fine. I'm for that. Sort of a weird way to see them taken. 7x for the y cube squares. And
Well, while I'm here, let me write. You don't want to be able to do this. You don't, hey, don't try to, but I'm gonna write this in the strangest ways possible to see if it takes it. This is actually a correct answer. So I saw some of you putting your X's outside there. Let's see what happens. -4. I think one of you guys had a y squared all the way over there. So let's see what, this is actually right. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's check and see if Alex is capable of recognizing it. It did. It did a good job. All right, so let me go ahead and put it in and work it. We're going to add -28 x to the 7 y squared divided by -4 x cubed y to the 5th plus 16 fifth y to the 7th over -4 x cubed y to the 5th. All right, go ahead and work on the first one. the 28 and the 4 and the negatives all canceled out. And you ended up with what in this spot?
7,
What's the exponent there?
X to the 4.
40. And then this guy's the bigger exponent in the denominator, so I'll wipe this out and change this
Y to the 3rd.
to the 3rd, right? So it's probably, I think it's, the way I should write this is probably as I'm going instead of trying to remember what all this canceling that I did when I get done with the thing. So I'm gonna write them as I go. I think that's more desirable for me. So I apply to the 3rd down there. Next one will be negative, so 4. The x's, I can change this 5 to a what?
2.
2. And I can do the same with the y. So we have negative 4x squared y squared. And this last one, the negatives cancel. X to the 4th. Y to the 2nd. Put all 4 to 1. Machine will take it practically anyway, right? Question about that? This is another one you just might be able to do in your head.
Okay.
You gonna try it?
Signing up again.
No, you can do it verbally this time. Let's see if you
Okay,
can.
so, let me see. So the first one will be negative 7x to the square
Keep going.
minus 2x
Go on and go. Go ahead, you're going.
minus 6. I mean, it's
Let's check it out. Very good. I had another one of these ugly ones, so I'll throw it in. They look ugly until you break them up. I'm gonna do this one in my head, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna try. You, if you're tired in any way, if your eyes are tired or whatever, don't do this game, it won't work. You need to be focused to work this one, but I will nonetheless try it myself and see if I get it.
okay. Let me see.
You're gonna, no, but do it silently, okay? Wait, not everybody says I got it before we do anything, okay? I can come around.
Well,
no. I wrote it down. You can check yours.
I didn't do it. I just did it in my head.
I'll just write down the answer.
Okay. Negative 3. Minus 6. 6 new. Y to the 4.
I haven't been in the party yet.
And 9 to the 3rd. Second. And we got -5. And underneath that, no, on top. Is U to the third and Y to the square.
-5, u to the third, y to the square. Further that.
At the top. At the bottom. At the bottom, I see now. So -5 is just at the top, and then at the bottom,
Right.
we got U squared and Y to the third. We got U to the third and Y to the square.
I'll tell you one thing that I also do, as I'm writing it down, I'm already starting to simplify it in my head. But I'm not sure that's a great idea. Then you tend to write things incorrectly, you know? So, yeah, the only thing you had an issue on was the last one. So here, this would be a -6, u to the first, y to the fourth. Here we get a 9, u cubed, y squared. And the last one, -5. Right, see, these get kind of down here. 3, 2. Cube y. Any questions? That one is a simple one. Up to 10. Check on the screen, I put it up. Did you get that? Yeah. Good. And that wraps it up. Unless you have anything that you want to ask me or anything like that, the course is officially over. The material at least is.
Thanks for the class.
Oh, sure. It was fun having such a small group, wasn't it? Very, very useful. So just keep in mind, my availabilities and all that, keep the office hours if you have any questions. We'll be doing a review on Tuesday. So if you want to get started on that, you know where to find the review test, the old test that I've had before from 2023 or something.
You don't do the tests.
Thursday.
Right, test is Thursday.
And then the following week is the entire.
Works the same way. Review on Tuesday, test on Thursday.
Test
And then another review the following week. And then test.
for the final.
For the final, yeah, there'll be a review for the final as well. Now, when I make up your final, no, I think, remember, we'll talk also about how you can improve your grade. Remember that I told you? On the final, we'll talk about that probably the week of finals.
Yeah, I mean, improvement.
Yeah, and you can improve all your tests. So, you remember I let you replace one outright.
Mine was bad.
So if you had a bad one and you do better on that one, way better, or any better, I'll choose that one as your grade. So when you do the final, right? If the final have 4 parts, test 1, test 2, test 3, and test 4. If you do better on test 1, I'll replace your test 1 grade with that score. You understand?
Cool.
If you do better on part 2, I'll replace test 2 with that score. You understand? So you can replace your 4 test grades with better ones.
So I had all 3 bad.
So
Okay.
replace them all.
Replace them with 4 or which one?
If you do better, you can replace those test grades.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do now.
Now, if you do worse, I will not put in a lower score.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Okay. So yeah, the whole idea is you show an improvement and you get rewarded for that.
Oh,
All right?
I gotta get this.
Still need me before I go?
Okay, thank you. It's not to go, I'll call you.
You guys do that?
Okay.
See ya. Stop this recording. Stop.